Morning. We're gonna do another live stream this morning because why not? Kind of procrastinating on going to the gym right now. So for the AI chat moderators, there are absolutely no firearm sales on the channel. No one's gonna be touching any firearms. Everything's unloaded. I'm very far away, so I can't be touching the table, can't be touching anything. There's no transportation of firearms, all that good stuff. So yeah, man, we got some newer pieces out on the table today, as well as kind of like one of the old fan favorites slash one of my favorites as well. So we'll be talking about that today a little bit as I drink my coffee and get ready for chest day at the gym today. I really should be watching the Ohio State game, but that's okay. Hectic, what's up, man? Gavin, what's up, boys? So 2 for 2, yes, yeah. We'll go left to right. On the left-hand side of the table today, we do have one of my favorite guns, the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, complete with the shovel stock, all the goon tape, the bayonet, all that good stuff. Mountain Man, what's up, man? In the center of the table, we actually have the pink spray-painted High Point. This is the High Point JPX in 10 millimeter that we did spray paint, so that one is pretty cool. And then on the very right-hand side of the table, we have, this one's the Hydra Weaponry Vipera. I'm actually working on editing the 1,000-round range review for the Vipera, hopefully this weekend, so it should be posted like later this week is the goal. Interesting little gun. It's kind of got some quirks to it, but it is pretty cool because you could actually switch like the barrel and the mag well and shoot different calibers out of it. Goth Girl High Point yet? Well, that's kind of what we got so far. I'm considering maybe adding some blue to it, but I don't know. We'll see. Love what's out today. Yeah, man, I just kind of picked three random ones, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, the Hydra Vipera. This one's pretty cool. I think the build looks kind of neat. My biggest complaints about this one is this like weird block thing right there, but that's actually kind of needed to change the barrel and stuff. AR that takes MP5 mag. So the whole shtick with the Hydra Weaponry Vipera is that you could actually change the barrel and change the mag well to shoot different calibers and mags. So they make like an AR-15 magwell, a AK magwell, a Colt magwell, a Glock magwell. So it's kind of like supposed to be a modular type system. So that's kind of what makes this interesting. But yeah, it does take typical AR controls. I will say that before the range review, I did try and throw a super safety in it, and it did not work. The bolt, I think it was something with the bolt was not allowing it to take the super safety. But the 1,000-round range review on the Hydra Weaponry Vipera will be out fairly soon. I just have to get this son of a gun edited up. Miles, hey Miles, what's up? Hey guys, if you could really do me a favor and like the stream and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, that helps me out an absolute ton. Again, to the AI chat moderators, there are no firearms sales, no one's touching anything, nothing's being transported. I'm gonna keep saying that so we don't get in trouble. Oh, cool guns, Death Films 2 said hi. Hey man, my coolest gun, well, I don't wanna say my coolest gun, but I really like this one. The Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch is really awesome. The OG shovel handle stock #1, they did come out with the mod 2 shovel handle that I have on the RPK, but I really do love my Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch build. A very not inexpensive AK. It shoots really nice, even in this kind of weirdo situation that I have. Looks really post-apocalyptic in a way. Where is the CZ Scorpion Evo? I do not have a CZ Scorpion Evo, and I will probably never get one. Not that there's anything wrong with that gun. I don't know. It's cool. If someone gave me one, I'd love to have it, but I'm probably not going to go out of my way to get it. Michelle, Co, hey, what's up? Hey, if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really, really would appreciate it. My goal is to hit 27,000 subscribers, hopefully during this live stream. I think we're only like 50 or so people off, so. Also, how are you? I'm doing okay, man. Having my coffee, chilling. Getting ready for the day. I am going to go to the gym. We're going to do some chest. I got to film. I got to edit the Vipera 1,000-round range review. And I'm going to try and wash and wax my car. LOL, dude, you taped a bayonet on it? Just don't. Yeah, why not, man? It looks cool. It's fun. I enjoy these kind of ridiculous projects. It's obviously not set up the most practically right now, so who cares? It's cool. It's fun. I do actually have kind of a lot of videos of me like bayoneting oranges and like shooting them. It's a good time. Yeah, the spray painted pink high point is definitely a vibe. If there's any sort of color or pattern you guys want to see added to the high point, let me know. Because I do have like all the stencils in the world, and I don't mind like respray painting this a couple of times, because who cares? Zombie setup. Yeah. Oh, actually, never mind. Nice, dude. Yeah. Almost 4K on that AK. Yeah. Easily, because I think the base is 3.5. High points. Well, that's kind of the point, man. The high points are, high point, the gun you could spray paint. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of why we got it. It's not going to be one of my high-end guns that I'm like, I really don't want to spray. And not that I'm against spray painting guns. Guns can be fun, but expensive. Yeah, I'd agree. A lot of the stuff is unfortunately a lot not cheaper. Like, oh, dude, all right. Well, we'll run through the Rifle Dynamics quick hatch build real quick. So up front, we do actually have a Griffin Armament 2-port muzzle brake so that we can suppress this. Running the Occam Defense iron sights, running a SIG Romeo Bravo Company vertical angled grip or whatever the hell. Goon tape all over this bad boy, and then the shovel stock, which I absolutely am in love with. Wait till you're 10 years in, yes. High point is not expensive, very true, but they're kind of poopy. You could even use it as a hammer. Did you tape the bayonet? Yes, zip ties and tape. And funny enough, it actually is very, very stable on there. It's, obviously not as stable as like an actual bayonet connection, but it is actually very stable. High points are trash, in my opinion. Yeah, I would agree for sure. But, it's fun, and I didn't have one, and they're ugly, and they're cool, and I want to spray paint one, so. I haven't caught one of your lives in a minute. Yeah, we haven't really done too many lives in a minute. Just get a muzzle correct bayonet, please. Well, unfortunately, on this gun, I can't. There's no bayonet attachment. And I kind of wanted it to just fit. The shovel handle fits the bayonet, so that's how this is going to work for a while. If you guys are just popping on to the stream, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel, guys. I really would appreciate it. And if you could like the stream, that helps me out a ton as well. Hey, use what you got when you got it. If it works, it works. Dude, again, this is not like obviously meant to be like my high speed, super practical, tactical, gun. This just is what it is. He had a shovel for the stock. Actually looks all right. Yeah, dude, I think the whole package looks really cool. Dodge City Kid. Oh, wow. Muzz, what's up, Bruce? Sarah says church. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. Is that like a hey? I don't know. Wait, what's up with the other one? Is that a PDW or an AR pistol? That's just marketing. It's an AR pistol. Actually, I'm kind of going to disagree with you there. So this is actually the next 1,000-round range review that we're going to come out. This is the Hydra Weaponry Vipera. Why should you care about this gun? This is basically, if I had to pick one gun in like a survival situation, I think this would be it. Because it's kind of hard to tell, but you can switch out the magwell and the barrel very, very quickly on this gun. And Hydra Weaponry has different calibers that you could shoot out of the same lower. So basically, if I had a 7.62x39 barrel and a 7.62x39 magwell, you swap out the magwell, you swap out the barrel, and now I'm shooting AK mags out of this. So very cool concept. And we'll talk all about that in the range review, but the range review is completed. Yeah, I'm just kind of working on editing it. What's the muzzle device on that? So this is actually the JMac Customs LAF muzzle brake, as well as one of their little finger stops as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, brace, do you like it? Actually use the brace as intended. No, you shoulder it for sure. And no, I actually hate this brace. I actually just made a video yesterday, like this is the crappiest pistol brace ever. The mag looks like an MP5 mag for the gun on the right. Correct. Yeah, this is a standard MP5 mag. You can also get these in any other mag. Glock mag, Colt mag, AR, AK, a lot. Crazy break, yes. Haven't seen anything like that. I'd pick up a SOCOM M103, M1308. That's a good one. You got to do a time test to show us. Of course, in a short. Yeah, I probably could. Honestly, I was like afraid to do that in the video because, I don't know, YouTube's like kind of weird sometimes. I did rip out the bit, like in the 1,000-round range review, I did an accuracy grouping. I took out the barrel, I put the barrel back in, and then we did another accuracy grouping just to see like a point of impact shift. So you will get to see that. The magwell is super easy. It just kind of pops off. If you guys are subscribed to the Muzzle Bro channel, thank you. And if you're not, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really, really would appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 27,000 subscribers this stream. We're only a couple off, so that should be a attainable goal. Not enough tape. Here I am thinking my flashlight had too much tape. No, never enough tape. Yes, more tape. You should probably give Mosin's a try if you're a fan of budget guns, budget builds. It's like a fingering a golem. Fingering, okay. But Mosin's are super cheap and fun. I do like them. I just don't have one. Yeah, I would like to have one. There are a lot of, I'm a pretty big fan of old guns. Dude, 27K is solid. Yeah, man, you know, I can't complain. Tape a flashlight to it. I can get you a discount. Can we see your EDC? Actually, funny enough, I had that out on the table for last night's live stream. I typically am running a SIG P365 AXG Legion. You paint that high point yourself. Yeah, I actually have a video on it. I used some stencils. They were like kind of tiger stripe stencils. And yeah, just kind of spray painted it out in the backyard. I did, you know, we kind of got the high point to spray paint specifically. The knife on the Drake, yeah. The taped on zip tied bayonet with the shovel stock on the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch is a very interesting piece. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Sweet, just in time for Halloween. Yeah, man. I'd come back to this. Well, thank you. That's tough. Yeah, dude, this gun is actually a ton of fun. This is one of my favorite guns. It's really cool. I want to get an SKS with that new looking Mini 14 Woodstock setup. I have seen that. It does look pretty cool. I just don't know how much it is. I actually would really like, I have the Mini 14. I just like never use it. I don't know. But yeah, the Hydro Weaponry Vipera is the name of the gun all the way on the right. This is the most modular gun that we have. That little block in the front lets you switch out the barrels. We do have the High Point JPX in the center, chambered in 10 millimeter. And then on the left-hand side of the table, we have the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, chambered in 7.62 by 39 with our traditional AK mags. What's the dot on the AR pistol? I'm guessing it's either a SIG or a budget brand. This is my worst. I hate this dot. I will never recommend this to anyone. Why am I using it then? Because I ran out of other dots. This is the CH Precision Duty XL, and it sucks. It failed multiple times during the range review of this gun. Every time you like rack the charging handle, the optic will either turn off or turn on. It's very weird. Got a grenade launcher? I do not. Dodge Kid City, what's behind the finger rest on the black gun? Yeah, so again, this gun, their kind of shtick is that you can change the barrel and you can change the magwell and shoot whatever caliber you want. So I wish I could like doodle on the screen, but I can't. So that like black box right there is actually how you take out the barrel. So you basically pop that up and change the barrel, and then it's kind of hard to see, but like you can see there's like kind of this addition on the magwell here, and that's how you pop the magwell on and off. So quick change barrel, quick change magwell, so you can shoot different calibers. Nothing super fancy with the High Point JPX except the paint job. Yeah. And then the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, we got a Romanian surplus bayonet, Bravo Company vertical grip. The flip mags are always really cool. I enjoy them. SIG Romeo 5, I believe. Anyways, oh yes, you can't, yeah, no. There are no firearm sales on the channel. There'll be no touching of firearms. But if you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really would appreciate it. We're trying to hit 26K subs today, so. Muzzle brake on the right. If it was rounder, it'd be a tanker style brake. Yes. Damn, dude, seriously, if it's a pain to use, get a SIG Romeo 5. It's a really good value dot. It does what top tier options do for cheap. Yeah, I would agree with that. That's what we're running over here, and I actually like really like it. Honestly, I can't spend any money, so bayonets are for babies. Noah said, hey, what's up, Noah? Yeah, I had the CH Precision Duty XL on, I think one of my 2011s, and I was like, I gotta, whatever, change this up. That's why when it comes to optics, I don't like to cheap out unless it's a primary arms. Yeah, to be honest, CH Precision sent me this like forever ago. And I initially was like kind of a fan because it looks like Acro vibes, but it sucks. It's really terrible. When you target shoot, what is your favorite to shoot? That's a big question. I really like shooting my 2011s. I really like shooting all my AKs. What do you need those for? Well, to film YouTube videos, I guess, mostly. Tape on an axe head for forward grip. That'd be cool. Nate Burns says, hey, what would be the most favorite gun you'd want to own? Actually, it would be the PPSH 41, which we actually have getting built right now. I bought a parts kit for it, and it is getting built out right now. So once that gun comes, it's going to be one of my dream guns, which is really cool. James says, boring. America. What's up, James? Donovan Ford, what's up? Soldier of Misfortune. I have an HK G3, which I run for home defense. No, I'm not mentally ill. It's seriously fun. If you ever considered buying one, go to a PTR clone. Fair enough. It's a cool one. How many 2011s do you own? Off the top of my head, 1, 2, 3 or 4. I have the ported Springfield Prodigy, which is cool. I have the Jacob Gray TWC Hex. I have a, what's the other one? XP Pro by Fusion Firearms. 2011, like a Staccato P or something else. I think the Staccato P is wildly overpriced. Good gun, but wildly overpriced. I have a kid, have not been on YouTube. Did the Canic giveaway end? Yeah. Oh, hey, actually, I should probably tell you guys, we are actually doing another giveaway right now. Honestly, I didn't even post about it on YouTube. I just posted about it on Instagram. We're actually giving away a AK FRT on my Instagram, so you can enter there. Maybe I'll get around to making a YouTube video about it, but I kind of suck, so. Instagram is Muzzlebroke Media at the end, and then you can enter for the FRT giveaway if that's something that tickles your fancy. It was a fun live. Keep it up. I subbed. Well, thank you, Underground Adventures. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. Hey, guys, please like the stream. There's 60 of you watching. We only got 20 likes. Liking the stream helps me out. I did just lose my job, so you know I'm gonna beg for subscribers because you know that's what we do here on the Muzzlebroke channel. I can see that's a favorite of yours, the 2011. Yeah, they're fun, man. How many in the mag for the 2011? Typically 17, and I think they usually come with like I have one mag that has like a extender, so you can get like 20. I liked it better when it was called FPS Russia. Yeah, classic. So yeah, the Hydra Vipera is the name of the gun on the right. This is the next gun that we will be dropping the 1,000-round range review for. I have it all filmed up. I'm just trying to edit it. The High Point JPX in 10mm in the center, and then the Rifle Dynamics Quick Catch here on the left. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the channel. I liked it better when it was, I read that. Why? What? Why? Threats again? I don't know. How do you feel about 3D printing? I think it's really cool. I think it's a good angle. I personally don't own a 3D printer. I do have a 3D printed frame, but I haven't bought the parts for it yet. Funny enough, we should actually be getting a kind of hybrid 3D printed gun in on the channel soon, so that'll be cool if I can secure that. I want to own a M240B. That'd be very cool. How much concussion per round for that AR pistol's muzzle brake? So honestly, like none. It's a big, ridiculous muzzle brake, as you can see, but this one we have here is chambered at 9mm, so it's like really nothing. Funny enough, the concussion from this muzzle brake is actually far worse just because it's a 7.62x39. It's on a 7.62x39 gun. Awesome, that's great to have 17 of those big, bad bullets instead of 7 or 8, correct. You lost your job or one of the commenters. No, me. Yeah, I got fired. So yeah, here we are. But if you guys are just popping on, please like the stream. Please subscribe to the Muzzlebroke channel. What pistol grip is on the AR9? This is the B5. B5 Systems pistol grip. I actually like it quite a bit. Usually I change out everything. This actually came from Hydra Weaponry with the SBA3 brace, which I hate, and the... what's it called? B5 pistol grip. Sorry, let me think real quick. There we go. You sound like a gun tuber named Brandon Herrera. Yeah, if I had, I would be rich and not really care that I lost my job. You have it good. My EDC is a USP 45. It only got 10 rounds of 45. I'm playing life on veteran difficulty. Yeah, I agree. that a 10.5 AR pistol? I think actually is an 8-inch barrel on this guy. Thank you. It looks super sharp angle, more 1911 style. Yeah, it's pretty good. We actually have some of the Kung Fu grip, whatever the hell they're coming to the channel too. So it'll be exciting to compare those. What is that handgun? This is the Hi-Point JXP chambered in 10mm. If you guys are just stopping by the stream, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit we're trying to hit a lot of things, but we're trying to hit 27K subs. This stream would be really cool. Yeah, I miss the crackhead attempting to drop kick me, and I'm dead. Bro, did you not see my question? Probably not. It's kind of hard to read every single comment. Hi-Point is like the made in China pistol, yes. Guess you'll be doing more day timer content for a minute. Yeah, we'll see. I thought so. Do you like the Hi-Point? It's got a bad rep. I've actually have not shot this gun yet, but I would never recommend it. I mean, it's a fun gun for me. I'm not using it seriously. Got the Yeet cannon. Say what you want. Hi-Point runs. I've had less malfunctions with the Hi-Point than a Glock or a SIG. I'm not even kidding. Stamped and robust. You'll pull every time it goes boom. Interesting. Wait, does that AK have a mag pull vertical foregrip? This is actually BCM vertical grip. Well, it's kind of got a little bit of angle to it. I'm trying to scroll back and read this Freddy's comment, but I can't find it. So, can you do a 357 platform? I have 3 or 4 357 guns, yeah. I've tried a few, but since the legality of the whole thing is iffy, just destroy it after testing. I don't know what we're referring to there. Do you have other handguns? Yes, I have a ton. So much goon tape. Bro is the global elite gooner. I hate tape on my guns, though. Would you ever recommend to push myself to use it to see if I actually like it? No. If you don't like the way it looks, like, don't even mess with it. I like the way it looks on this gun, so I keep it on there. It does help a little bit with grip. I think, honestly, it's more for aesthetics, but whatever. How do you feel about the PSA AK-102s? I'm a pretty big fan of the PSA AKs. I think they work pretty well. I have a GF4 in 7.62. I don't have any of the 100 series. Do you like the M&P 5.7? Never shot it, actually, but I do think it looks really cool, better than the PSA ones. Why do you got a Hi-Point? Because it was sent to the channel by one of the subscribers, and we spray painted it, and we're having a good time with it. Are these the only guns you have? Are these the only ones you're showing off right now? Yeah, typically for the live streams, I have 3 guns out. In the gun room, we have like I'm not going to tell you the exact amount, but many more. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. And hey guys, please like the stream. It helps me out an absolute ton. But yeah, we have a lot more guns than just this. But just typically for the lives, I pick out 3 or 4, throw them on the table. Heard of FK? No, I have not. I couldn't put tape on my guns. The tape works like the mags you're doing. That works. Yeah, you can mess with it and take it off and tape it on. Zombie killer on the left, yes. When your hands start sweating, tape isn't just for aesthetic, very true. Didn't you have a Canic or 2 on the other day? Yeah, we have the Canic Detail MC9 Prime. I like that gun. I just got a PSA Saber 15. I'll pick it up Wednesday. Nice, Dwayne. Referring to 3D printed firearms. Fair enough. Should definitely use the Hi-Point for a torture test. I'm sorry, they're just known for being the worst handgun on the market. Well, yeah, of course. I would like to. We'll surely do some videos on the Hi-Point. All right, I'm out. Have a good day. Dude, this was cool. Well, thanks, man. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because we have plenty of content all the time. Lives, longs, shorts. Google it. It's designed to take a 1,000-pound game at 100 yards. Clearance section over here, yeah. Is the forward grip on the Draco angled? Technically, but not really, is the short answer. But that's an awesome paint job on it. Well, thanks. I did it myself. I am, and liked it. Loved this. Have you ever shot 40 Smith & Wesson? Yeah, I have. I'm out. All right, bye. Death Films. Appreciate it. But yeah, we got the Hydra weaponry Vipera on the right-hand side. This guy in this configuration is taking MP5 mags. We have the Hi-Point 10mm JPX. And then we got the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, one of my favorite guns, on the left-hand side of the screen. What up? Haven't seen a live in a minute. Yeah, we haven't done them in a minute. Have you ever shot? Yes, I have. If you guys are just stopping by, please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really would appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. Later, man. Have a good one. See ya. My family has a Highway Patrolman's 44 revolver. Interesting. What's your favorite gun out of your collection? The Quick Hatch is definitely in the running. I really love my RPK. I really love my 2011s. Just bought a Ruger RXM. Did you test it? Your opinion? I work security, and it goes a long way with holster compatibility, but also a ton of aftermarket compatibility. I have never shot it, actually. Oh my goodness, it's Muzzle Broke. What's up, Gabriel? Your bayonet taped on? Zip tied and taped, actually. It's actually pretty solid and stable on there, funny enough. 2011. High Point is definitely the ugliest, but they run pretty flawlessly from the ones I've fired or cleaned. Man, I love 10mm. It actually is my backup CCW. It rests in my pocket. It kicks like a horse giving birth. But if anything gets shot by it, you're not standing up. Yeah, it's actually one of the first 10mm gun we have on the channel. Typically, I like to keep my handguns in 9mm just because it is a little cheaper, to be quite honest. I have some stuff in 380 and a lot of 357, but I just end up not shooting it that often. How many guns do you own? A lot. I actually haven't done a count. I will tell you that in the past 3 months, we've gotten 21 new guns in on the channel, which is insane. How do you feel about the Glock 45 overall? I actually really love the Glock 45. I actually really want one. I don't have one. I have a bunch of Glock 17s. I would like a Glock 45. Why move to California? I wouldn't. Do you have any FRTs or binaries? Yes, we have quite a few. You got a knife on it? Yeah, the zip tied on bayonet just fits the overall aesthetic. I have an RXM. It's got a better trigger than a Glock. 22 is the king of cheap plinking. You could seriously start an army with a declining credit card. Yeah, I would actually really like to get one of the Taurus 22 FRT setups. I just quite honestly haven't made it around to doing that. Other things have just kind of been taking priority and precedent as of late. But yeah, I definitely have a lot of 22s. We have a lot of like the Raptor, that upgraded 22 handgun is really sick. I kind of forgot about that one. That one's really cool. The range review on that was fun. We have the, what's it called? Ruger Mark IV Tactical. We have that one. Have you ever seen an AR in 357? Yes, I have actually. How many firearms do you think each household in America has? I think the average is 2.5, I believe. The pink thing is a rent lowering tool. Yes, the High Point JPX that I spray painted myself. I think it turned out pretty good, man. I mean, the whole point of it was kind of to be ridiculous. Thinking of doing a 9mm PDW Honey Badger build to be interesting. The Ruger MK4 is a good start. Mine has a suppressor and pizza stickers. Okay, what's your favorite caliber to shoot? Probably 7.62 by 39. I'm born and raised in California. Vegas now, nice. If you guys are just popping by, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. I really, really would appreciate it. Would you everyday carry the Glock 45? Yeah, I would. I would buy it, and I would really try and not add a bunch of stuff to it so that I couldn't. But I would probably end up adding an Aimpoint Acro, Surefire X300, and a Radian Ramgen Afterburner, and then it would be too big to everyday carry. But I would. What are your thoughts on a High Point? Kind of garbage. I haven't even shot this gun yet, but it doesn't have a slide release. It feels really terrible. It's really boxy and clunky. It just feels super cheap. But whatever. Would you rather everyday carry a Glock 19X or Glock 19X, hands down? Last Christmas, I bought my daughter an FN 502. Very cool. High Point, look beautiful. Hear me out. Hit your local gun range. Bring a 20 mil. Okay. The High Point 10 mil seems legit. Feelings on the FNX 45. I like that one for sure. It's cool. High Point is my favorite reliable gun, EDC. I probably wouldn't recommend that. I everyday carry my FNX 45. That's a huge gun to everyday carry, but hey, more power to you, man. On the right-hand side of the table, we have the Hydro Weaponry Vipera 9mm MP5 mag with some JMac Customs upgrades. We got the High Point JPX 10mm, the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch. Do you have a Glock X5? I do not. Have you ever heard of the Recreator blanks? I have not. What do those do? If you guys are just popping by, hey, please like the stream. I really would appreciate it. And if you guys could subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel, it helps me out an absolute ton. I would really, really, really appreciate it. It helps me out a bunch, and it's free to do. So, you know. My EDC is a Staccato SC with a Holosun 507 ACSS Vulcan in green. I actually really love that dot. I'm running that currently on my CZ75 build. Have you ever thought, and that's a great gun too, the Staccato SC. I don't want to pay for one. Have you ever thought about building an AK completely from the ground up? The problem is I don't have the machining and the tools, so no, I wouldn't. Do you have the Glock 19 T5? I actually do not have any Glock 19s at all. Throw that high point away. Yeah, it was a fun gun to paint. Do you have a Glock 19 Gen 5? No, I don't. Hey, Rosalie. The Xbox controller is dope, yeah. Getting ready for Black Ops 7, I guess. I don't even know if I should buy that game. I feel like I spend way too much time on Call of Duty, but whatever. If you guys are just popping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. Please subscribe to the Muzzle Bro channel. You guys probably actually could play Call of Duty with me, but I typically don't accept Xbox friend requests because my words on Xbox are not too kind. Sick paint job. Thank you. Stencils from Rattler Innovations. Pretty inexpensive little spray paint stencils that have some cool like tactical patterns and stuff. So I like them quite a bit. Oh man, Saturday. I think I'm missing the Ohio State game right now if I'm not mistaken, but that's okay. Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, an awesome kind of Krinkov style AK platform on the left hand side of the table. This one is chambered in 7.62 by 39. We do have some goon tape accessories with the shovel handle stock, as well as the bayonet. Can you show your face again? No. Yes, they must love you at indoor ranges. I actually like kind of refuse to go to indoor ranges. I just don't do it. It's terrible. That's a beautiful AK. Thank you, Mr. David. Dayton, Ohio. Nice. Yeah, man. So, no, there are no firearm sales on the channel. No one's touching any firearms. No firearms are being transported. Do you have a Smith & Wesson? Do you ever... I have a Smith & Wesson 357 revolver, actually. I'm trying to remember the exact model, but I don't. But Smith & Wesson 357 revolver, yeah. That AK is insane. Thanks, Brady. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's one of my favorite guns, one of my favorite builds. If you guys could please subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel, I really would appreciate it. It helps me out an absolute ton, and it is absolutely free to do. So thank you for doing that. I really do appreciate it. You got any micro compacts? Something along the lines of a Glock 26. Canik Mate MC9 Prime is pretty small. I have a Springfield 911, it's called. It's like a little micro 1911 vibes. Well, I can't fault you there. Outdoors, where to be? Just breaking your balls. Nice. Yeah, man, it's not too bad outside. What is the pink and black one? The High Point JPX. The knife is not going to enter the body fully, too far back. I mean, there's still a solid 2 or 3 inches there. I mean, I really wouldn't enjoy getting stabbed with that. But, you know, this is obviously not a practical build, just kind of a fun little AK, you know, apocalypse-style build. High Point, throw that away. Yeah, it's whatever. Do you have a AR? I don't know what that says. Does that have a traditional sight block or is it a modified sight block where you can't add traditional rear AK iron sights? I believe it is a modified sight block because of the handguard. You got brakes on your shorties, but no comp on the Yeet cannon. So this is not the Yeet cannon, this is the JPX, so it has a weird thread pitch because it is chambered in 10 millimeter. I do have some Berettas. Do you like Keltec? I've actually never shot a Keltec. Those are badass, thank you. But I think Glocks suck. Besides the Desert Eagle, do you know of any other 357 pistols? Yeah, there's like tons of them. Any sort of revolver is typically chambered in 357 or 38 special. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. I really appreciate if you could subscribe to the Muzzle Broke channel. It would really help me out a ton. I've got a Kimber Raptor Micro 1911 and 380 and 9 millimeter. Very cool, man. What else? Yeah, I really need to finish editing the 1,000 round range review for the Hypera here. God, I don't know what's like. I don't know why I'm dragging my feet on it. I hate editing these long form videos, and like no one watches them, so it's really stupid. Yeah, man. If you guys are just popping on, like, comment, subscribe, double tap them screens. Yeah, I'll pin that. Thanks. You punk SIG sucks. Glocks are awesome. I like Glocks. I like SIGs. I like different. I don't know. Like I like the P365. I like the 226. I don't like the P320. I don't really love the Glock 19, but I do really like the Glock 45. You know, both suck. Embrace H and K. Do you wrap the tape on the AK grip top down or bottom to top? I think I did it top to bottom, but I also don't think it matters at all, just to be honest. M&P have been my favorite recently. Fair enough. Your ARP is dope. Yeah, so this one's cool. The Hydro Weaponry Vipera. This, you can actually change the barrel and the mag well to shoot different calibers, so that is pretty cool. Just snagged a P365 macro. Nice, man. I run the P365 AXG Legion, which is very similar to the macro. If you guys are just stopping by, what's going on? Welcome. If you haven't been here before, what is the channel about? I get that a lot. You know, just gun stuff, man. We do 1,000 round range reviews. We just talk about my builds and new stuff on the market and new stuff we get and how things shoot. And the 1,000 round range reviews are pretty in depth. We'll go over accuracy and speed and what I liked and what I didn't like and performance and reliability and all that good stuff. The shorts are anywhere from, watch me spray paint a high point to, I don't know, like, let's talk about my whatever build. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, man, that's what the channel is mainly about if you're new here. The live streams are a little bit more, whatever the hell we want to talk about and pretty unstructured. But what's the gun on the right? It's the Hydro Weaponry Vipera. Pro tip for everyone on your AR, wrap your rail around the gas block with printing what? Interesting. I'll have to check that out. If you guys are just stopping by, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. We're going to be trying to do some more live streams because they're fun, I guess. I painted all my firearms with the dish soap method. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I would enjoy hearing about it. If you guys could do me a huge favor and subscribe, it really would help me out. I am words. I'm gonna go hit the gym before it gets too late, but I appreciate everybody stopping by to the live stream. We have the videos coming out today for sure. Maybe I'll do another live stream later tonight. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I will see you